Why do we get anxious as we speak English with others? There are three main reasons for this, and in this video, we're going to be discovering each and every one of them one by one. Let's get started. Hi, this is Servet here. I've been helping people find their English language identity and teaching them the language for the last 18 years. The first reason why we get nervous while we speak the language is the performance anxiety. What is it? Well, it's practically getting nervous when you're about to put up a performance in front of others, like singing, dancing, or maybe driving in traffic for the first time. It's a natural phase of learning process, and as we perform the desired set of behavior more, it reduces and diminishes over time. But when it comes to learning to speak English with others, many people cannot deal with this problem because it gets worse and worse. But why? It's because those people experiencing this problem are generally perfectionists. And each time they perform their art, which is speaking English, of course, in this case, they also start a process that I call mistake elimination process, in which they hunt for their own mistakes and get stuck with them as they speak. Each time they say something, they analyze it to figure out if they've made any mistakes and how could they have said it better, and try to catch up with the conversation if there is any. As they speak more, their brain processes more, and in about 15 minutes or so, they get exhausted. When the performance is over, they go home and think about it and ask themselves the question, why can't I speak more fluently? Well, their answer is generally like, I don't know enough vocabulary, or I can't even remember the most basic rules while speaking. The only thing that they can come up with on how to sort out the problem is to make a restart to their English learning process, so-called building up the foundation again. They end up hitting the books, memorizing vocabulary, so on and so forth, making a clean slate but being more careful this time. However, this kind of a solution makes problem even worse, because the actual problem is not that those people don't know those grammar rules or those words in the target language. The actual problem is they can't recall them while performing because of their anxiety. They need to learn to loosen up while speaking English and teach their mind that it's a normal situation to be in. Then, okay, how can we do this? Think about driving, or maybe giving a presentation related to your job for the first time, or taking dance lessons or something like that. Something that you were performing for the first couple of times. You were a bit stressed, but you were excited as well. You performed the action and you had some adrenaline in your bloodstream, and in a couple of days you wanted to do it more because the experience was enjoyable. When it's about speaking English, it's never been like this. Why? It's because you've taken so many theoretical lessons and you never put that theoretical knowledge into practice. That was only input, but no output. Today, if you want to be a better driver, you know you need to drive more. But when it comes to be an English speaker, the only thing you know about learning is to study. So where is all the fun in that? Do you hit the books if you want to be a better dancer? What's more, the more you study English, the more you trigger your perfectionism. You basically tell your brain to make less mistakes while speaking. However, all you have to do is to make more mistakes. The more you make them, the more you tell yourself that it's okay to make mistakes. You learn to speak your mother tongue at your current level in maybe 25-30 years, but you'd like to speak English at almost the same level in just 3 months. That's unfair. The second reason why we get nervous while speaking English is that individuals who are different from the social community that they are in are shunned or ostracized by the other members of that community. Think about the albino creatures in the nature. It's very common for them to be outcast by their family members or tribes, all because they are different in color. Humans are the same. You know the saying, people want you to be good, but they do not want you to be better than them. Okay, how do we prevent this? By being brave and embracing the social problems that we might face just because we are successful. As we learn English, we develop a new skill, which makes us better than we used to be. And this might make people around us nervous, and we should tell ourselves that it's their problem, not ours. We should embrace our identity, new identity, and remind ourselves we are not perfect, but each and every day we are getting better. The third reason why we feel nervous while speaking English is that our target language identity is like a teenager, and we know that teenagers are socially awkward and they don't know how to act in most social interactions. We are the same. If you're not sure what language identity is, I'll be explaining it in another video, but basically we can say that it's the total memories and experiences we have within the language. Since the day we were born, we've been building up our identity in our mother tongue. As we learn a foreign language, we start the process of building up a secondary identity. The more we speak, listen, think, learn, and experience using the language, the more the identity develops. However, as we almost never use our English, our identity cannot develop, and in social interaction moments, we are hesitant and anxious, just like a teenager or a child. How can we overcome this? By exposing and immersing ourselves in the target language, of course. Make friends from different nations, join speaking clubs or communities, listen to English songs and watch movies with English subtitles, read English stories. Basically, live a part of your life using your English and turn it into a habit. If you can develop new habits using your English in 1 year, you'll turn into a completely different person. Okay, let's wrap it up. In this video, I shared with you 3 main reasons why you feel nervous while speaking English with others. If you think this video is useful, send it to your friends and hit the like button. Share your ideas with me in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.